the wound. The wound came into being in an instant. Its birth was an accident. It formed on the ground. I flagged down a truck with the wound. The driver shook the wound's hand. The wound seemed pleased to meet him. In hospital, they took the wound's photo. It smiled. They wheeled the wound and me into a white ward full of men, full of wounds. They put me and the wound on a drip. They gave me and the wound drugs. A nurse came in, dressed me, dressed the wound. The night was long for the wound and me. Morphine visions paraded before us. Anesthetic ghouls, all of whom had wounds. Then in the morning, there we were, partners, bound together by circumstance and bandages. When I laughed, the wound roared.
Killed by various accidents. Jump cut past cockroach undercarriage under green rubber sole furiously. Reach down and ask questions of it. This is not an extreme close-up. Much better to use a bigger typeface or progressively larger eyeballs to connote proximity or your skewed vantage. Not from the cockroach's gloomy and upended point of view, nor your bedside reading lamp glamorising spoilage. Ask again, flicker aghast, carapace heavy with still smaller cockroaches spooling. And this is actually quite like your wedding photo, but not your wedding photo. The people shorter with different coloured eyes, plus the frame was more rococo. If only you weren't so shut in by your idiolect, and if not a cockroach, then dung beetle. In the end, a faint outline persists around everything.
Zoe turns this way and that, her collarbones rising under her skin, so gracefully I can't imagine how any boy at a dance could ever look anywhere else. For a moment I harbour some small hope that she can conjure a similar transformation for me. She studies my scrubbed cheeks, my floor-length blue, the band in my hair. Your mother's interpretation of dressy is beyond redemption, she says. She flings open the door of her wardrobe and her clothes fly out at me, landing on the bed, quivering. Ripples of feather and angora, sequined like tropical fish. I'm scared to pick them up in case I feel a pulse.
This thing has a long title, Indestructible Clarity Family Mega Mix, or The Wow Apocalypse, My Mum, Dad and Sister. But everything has changed. She needs a future of water, water to sit on, water to hatch, meditating fox like in that Wes Anderson film. I like that film so much. Eggs on the water. It needs not just eggs, but an endless field for the future. Know right now that points of view have exhausted themselves. We have seen what wild formalization is, the principle of thought expanding and expending, complexity itself. Know that if we continue, there will not necessarily be others after us anymore.
She once asked if we had toast in America. Darling, I told her, in America, we have everything. Even Bruce Springsteen has written about toast. And I quoted Springsteen lines about toast. Bobby's been working the Smithtown line. Come home like a man in the evening. His wife's out making her time. He's eating toast tonight. Eating toast tonight. And lost on Mary's table, coffee in his cup, big house up past the stable, Pa's dreaming to move up. And hey, hey, Sherry baby, you shake like toast.
Epithalamium. I will stand at the foot of the umpteen steps to the church among the mucky doves. I will bring your letters shredded into confetti. When the bells spill over with your joy, I will wrap my arms around myself and dance. No one will mind me when your bride comes down the steps. The sky will fall in after her.